thank you for watching. If you could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. But the state of play with Wolverine was announced was September 24th last year. And they're saying that it's going to come out fall this year. So that's a whole year, you know? And then James Bond is coming out in March. So James Bond is coming out in like 2 months. And then I think shortly after James Bond, I think in April, I think early April, we're going to get the dedicated Wolverine state of play. Possibly even before then, you know? And then after that with Sony, because that's like a dedicated state of play, you know? So they're not going to have like another state of play before or after that anytime soon, you know? So I'm thinking in the summertime, because the EA deal is going to go through, you know? And that's going to happen in the summertime, you know? Probably around, you know, mid-June, you know? And Microsoft is probably going to have a big show. Microsoft always has a big show. Microsoft's probably going to have a big show. And the Halo game does not have a release date. So they're saying it's going to happen around the 25th anniversary, so in November. So, like, you know, we got to wait for the Halo release date, you know. But, you know, Microsoft, every game in the Microsoft show is probably going to come straight to PlayStation. It possibly could just say that at the beginning of the show. All these games are going to be on the PlayStation, you know? Instead of like, oh, this game's going to be on PlayStation. This game, or maybe they're like 1 or 2 PC games or whatever that won't be on the PlayStation, you know? But mostly all Microsoft console games are going to be on the PlayStation. So after Wolverine, you know, I'm telling you, I think that we are going to get a Sony Showcase in the summer. It will definitely be a state of play or a showcase. If it's a showcase, I would say that Santa Monica's next game is most likely going to be revealed. If it's a state of play, it narrows the field a little bit, you know, but I think that if it's a state of play, there's still a chance that a strong chance that Sony Santa Monica's game could be shown, you know? Because, like, you know, what other game could it be? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just feel like a Sony Showcase in the summer, I would not rule it out because there's a lot going on. And also, I'm trying to tell you, like, a Nintendo game coming to PlayStation, a Nintendo game. It might not be Mario, but it might be some other game. That might be featured in this state of play or showcase. But I'm telling you, a showcase coming up this summer, a PlayStation Showcase this